You want to know what probably the 6 most frustrating words you could possibly hear as a leasing professional are? I need to think about it. I need to think about it. I need some time. We got to think about it. I really like the apartment. I just got to think about it. Can you give me a couple days? Remember this. You are not in the business as a leasing professional. You're not in the business of turning a no into a yes, right? Somebody like, no, I hate the apartment. This is not right for me. It's not the right price. And honestly, you don't get those no's that often because most of the time your prospects already know what the price of your rent is. They already know what your location is. They've seen photos online. Your trouble is not turning people from a no to a yes. Your goal, what makes you so successful as a leasing professional, is taking maybes from a maybe to a yes. And nothing signifies that you've got a maybe on your hands more than I need to think about it. That person is basically saying, it's a maybe, I'm on the fence, maybe. You need to have those skills to take that person that needs to think about it from a think about it to a yes. And let me tell you this. The opportunity cost of thinking about it too long for them is homelessness, okay? If you wait too long, your current lease is gonna expire and you're gonna be out on the streets. And that happens a lot more than you would think. I'm not saying people literally are out on the streets, but they think about it so long that they end up having to sign a lease at the first apartment community that's got something available on Tuesday because their other lease ends that afternoon. I want you to focus on this. I want you to make sure that you're doing everything that you can to greet that prospect, to understand what's vital to them. Why is that important to them? What do they want to see first? Why do they want to see that first? Learn so much about your prospect. Use a system. If you're not going to use the leasinguniversity.com system, create your own system. But stay away from that garbage old school training that's all about talking about you, your features, your amenities, your benefits, your specials, what you've got going on as far as resident events. If you're tired of hearing, I need to think about it, learn about your prospects. Grab a phone system that's going to teach you how to pull that information out so that you can understand what your prospect's current situation is and what their ideal living situation is. So when they say, I need to think about it, you can of course be in agreement. Mike, I get it. I agree with you. I hear you. I understand. But you told me that your current lease expires in 2 weeks and you can't stand your kitchen. We walked through the kitchen here. It's got everything that you need. Is there anything in this kitchen that you're missing? No, not really. Is there anything you change about it? No, not really. Does it make sense to go sign the lease knowing that you found the kitchen that's going to improve your life? Have a system in place that's going to help you get past, I need to think about it, all right? I want you to be taking those maybes from a maybe to a yes, all right? We don't need to focus on the no's. They weren't a good fit for our property to begin with, okay? We're not getting a lot of no's calling us. Let's be those professionals that take a maybe from a maybe to a yes and get yourself a system so you know exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it, and how to follow up when somebody says, I need to think about it. If you can overcome those 6 words, you're going to hit every single bonus they put out for you. And we can help you with that at Leasing University. If you have any questions at all, visit us over at leasinguniversity.com or give our offices a call at 888-735-7451. Until the next video, I want you to be great. I want you to deal with I need to think about it. And I want you to get those leases. I'll see you soon. 500 of the top property management companies work with Leasing University. We conduct 100 live apartment leasing training events per year. We help our clients sign over 100,000 additional leases per year, adding $2 billion to their revenue. Leasing consultants that have access to Leasing University lease 7 times more apartments than the rest of the industry. Leasing University is new. Leasing University is game-changing, and Leasing University will get you 7 times more leases. Listen, the apartment industry has changed. The way people rent apartments today is totally different than it was yesterday. Today's renter has more access to information, and they've got more choices in apartments than they've ever had before. If you're struggling to get leases, it's most likely not your location, it's not your amenities, and it's not your price. It's your sales training. If you've been made to sit through a boring class or unrealistic online training, and you're not getting the skills that you need to work with renters, to help you handle their objections, and to make sure you close the lease and rent the apartment, well, that ends today with Leasing University. Our simple, fun, and exciting step-by-step online training and live events will give you the skills and confidence that you need to lease 7 times more apartments. Earn your Certified Leasing Consultant credential in less than 30 days with Leasing University. Simply click on the link to get started and head over to leasinguniversity.com now to start your training.